In this video, we will cover connection to a water tank.
Okay, here we've got a large water tank. As you can see, it's around about 6 foot high, and with a 6 foot high water tank, if this tank is full, then it exceeds the input pressure of this pump. The input pressure of this pump is around about half a psi, 400 millimetres of water, or 400 to 500 millimetres of water. Now the only reason it's too high, it's not anything to do with the actual pump itself, it's to do with the one-way valve which is inside here. And this is the one-way valve, like so, and the water is coming in through the filter and then comes down onto the one-way valve. So if the pressure is too high for the pump or for this valve, it opens up and you do get flow through from the tank through the pump and out through your tap. So this only affects the operation of the pump if you're using it in the timer function. If you're using it in the ever on position, in other words when the pump is just running continually, there is no problems in setting the pump up like so. Or if you're using it in the automatic mode where you turn the tap on and off, then again this is perfectly okay. But if you are going to use the pump for operation on the timer mode where you're turning the tap on all the time, and you select the time in which it will turn on and turn off, then what happens in the off position, the water can flow from the tank through the valve and out through your tap. So in the timer function, this sort of a setup on the tank is not really functionable. How do you get around it? It's very difficult because you mustn't exceed 0.4 to 0.5 millimetre of water head, or around about half a psi. So what you can do, you can raise the pump to a maximum of 400 millimetres above your tap outlet. So if your tap outlet was in this position here, you'd go put the pump around about 400 millimetres above. But then the other concern is you must not have a head any more than 400 mils from that point where your pump is to the top of the water. So that again, that is just for when you're using the timer function. So in normal automatic conditions, this is fine, just running the pump continually and then turning the tap off and turning the pump off. It's fine, it works well. This setup here is using hard piping here on the outlet and also on the inlet, and I've just joined it here with some flexible hose just to make the installation a little bit easier and also to allow a little bit of flexibility in the system.